every candy bar.
This is my first view of Silfra, the diverging tectonic plates, and I am standing in Thingvellir National Park. I hope I said that right. This is the world's oldest parliament, which started in 930 and was held until 1798. Also nearby is a drowning pool, which is a punishment for women that committed serious crimes.
Really cool. How warm is the water? 100 degrees Celsius. This is warm. This is 100? Just back into the sea.
We got our swimsuits. Let's just.
I know. Isn't that so strange? Weird. That's so cool.
Well, it's also possible to have overcooked bread or undercooked because the water can increase or decrease the temperature. Or not at all, because sometimes this boiling water can move places. It's not common.
An hour-and-a-half drive east of Reykjavik is the Hörgudalur Valley. I am trying to say these Icelandic words, but lend me a little bit of grace on the pronunciations. Anyway, here you can find the original geyser. Our English word geyser originates from the Icelandic verb meaning to gush. He says when it suctions down, it's about to go. But it keeps doing it. It keeps bossing. I stopped my video. I think I jumped on ours.
We'll show off.
I know.
We'll show off a little bit.
Also, an hour-and-a-half drive east of Reykjavik is Secret Lagoon. This is Iceland's oldest swimming pool and was created in 1891. The sulfur-rich hot water is continuously flowing from a nearby geothermal hot spring. The water is about 100 degrees Fahrenheit and takes about 24 hours to fully replace the pool. At the end of my trip, I'm going to snorkel Silfra, which is 35 degree Fahrenheit water. It's pretty cold. I developed this fixation of touching all the water I possibly could in an effort to mentally prepare myself. So throughout my trip, you'll see me touching all the water I felt that I could safely reach. guide said that you could put your water bottle in the river, that the water was clean enough to drink just as it is. And surprisingly, it's not been as cold as I expected. I'm not going to try to pronounce the name of this canyon, but it is very beautiful. And the weather on this day, I will say, is more kind of what I expected Icelandic weather to be like. I really enjoyed this day and its weather, but I'm also very grateful that it did not rain throughout the entire trip.
Let's try to use the imagination today because it's very foggy and misty. So I know it's very hard to believe me, but over there is the largest glacier we have in Europe. And every day there are new pieces of iceberg breaking off from the glacier edge and floating in the water. So let's try to imagine.
Here I go, touching water again. A short walk from the glacial lagoon is Diamond Beach. And for me, this was a highlight of my trip, mostly because the weather was just so broody that day. And one of the best sounds in the world is ocean waves smashing against a beach.
Eitt verð ég að segja þér áður en ég dey, enda skaltu börnum þínum kenna fræðin mín. Sögðu mér það álfarnir í Suðurey, sögðu mér það dvergarnir í Norðurey, sögðu mér það gullinir og gleymir ei, og gleymdu því ei. Það efnist þeim svíkur sína höldu ei, honum verður erfiður dauði.
Starting our hike to the glacier cave. Volcanic ash.
Please, the light shine in, or as we will further in the cave through the ice, it takes the color of blue, reflects blue more than the other colors, or absorbs the other colors more. Same as, you know, short wavelength of the blue light. And we say here, well, yeah, 600-700 years old. Blueberries. This is how they sort the sheep. They let them roam wild, and then they bring them back, and each little holding pen is a family.
people claim their sheep. This is our hike. He says it's pretty vertical, and there's a hot spring. Path to a warm natural bath, and it does look pretty straight up. Whew, that sulfur smell is pungent. It doesn't look like we're any closer to wherever we're going. See the rainbow? There really were stunning rainbows everywhere we looked along this hike. And the hike really wasn't that bad. There were moments when I got a little bit winded, but I think that was more due to the altitude in Iceland versus Florida. The drive from Reykjavik is pretty short too. It's only about 45 minutes. The only thing about this hike is that when you change into your swimsuit, there is absolutely no privacy. But everybody's pretty respectful, and soaking in that hot spring was absolutely worth it. And here we are back in Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland. This is the end of the group trip, and I spent my last morning alone wandering the city. It was super early in the morning, so there wasn't much going on, but I really did love the solitude and just seeing a new place. While I was snorkeling Sulfra, the water wasn't as cold as I expected, but what I didn't expect was how scared I would be over that vast openness. I really like the deep ocean. Don't know what's down there, and just being alone, hovering over 200 feet of depth between the tectonic plates, I kind of started getting these fears that lava would seep up, because I don't know, probably could, or some giant sea monster, the Kraken. I'm really glad I did it. And sometimes doing the scary things is when you find the best things, like being alone in Iceland for a little bit. My bus to the airport is at 1:30. I have to check out of my hotel by 11, and it is 9 right now, and I'm lost, but I'm okay with that. With it being so early and the weather being so welcoming, I basically had the capital to myself. So I spent the day just living my life like nobody was watching, playing on the swings, doing cartwheels, just kind of getting all of my energy out before spending so much time on the flight home. Weather's been so good this trip. Not today. Iceland showed out today. The forecast for the week was rain, and we were so fortunate that really didn't happen much till this morning. It rained a little bit, the temperature dropped, the winds came in a lot. I'm at the bus stop, waiting on the bus to take me to the airport, where I get to go home to my family, hopefully fly safe over or around Hurricane Fiona near Nova Scotia, and make it to warm Florida.